Today, I want to offer you the opportunity to give yourself some grace and give yourself one of the best gifts, and that is to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing people in the past to hurt you. Forgive yourself for the reaction. Forgive yourself for the decisions. Forgive yourself for the actions made in the midst of survival. You're not stupid. You're not naive. You're not, the worst things that you could call yourself. You did your best. You did your best in the worst of times. You made decisions. You reacted. You responded according to the circumstances given. And for that, there is no reason to keep bringing yourself down. At the moment, you had your reasons. At the moment, you had your actions. At the moment, you had the decisions to why you were allowing it or why you were doing what you were doing. You were literally just trying to survive. You were literally just trying to, stay on top of what was going on. And I think that, fast forward into the time that we are now, the present, we often tear ourselves down. We feel very guilty. We bring ourselves to the most bottom to literally, go back in time and see what could have done what we could have done differently, what we could have changed, what we could have, done to maybe amend, to maybe solve, or just, not just to make things different. But we're in the present, and whatever happened. And I know that there might be guilt, and I know that there might be remorse to, things that happened. And, the only thing that I could say, and the only thing that really heals, is to forgive yourself. I'm not talking about to forgive them. I'm talking to literally forgive yourself for whatever it is you put yourself through. One example for me is allowing people in my past to not only just hurt me, but to let them say what they needed to say. Whenever they wanted to intentionally hurt me with their words, with their actions, I would simply just, take it and just, wait and be patient that they would change. Or I would, sit around and I would, hope that, they were one day going to acknowledge that they were in the wrong. That never happened. They, they did what they did. They moved on, and, they're living their lives. And I sat there with the pieces. I sat there with the brokenness of myself, and with nothing else but myself to pick myself up, and practice healing, and self-care, and self-compassion. However, one of the hardest things to do, aside from forgiving, is forgiving myself. Forgiving myself for allowing that. Forgiving myself for putting myself in, those toxic situations. And it's easier said than done. I could sit here and say to you, forgive yourself right now. Forgive yourself right now. Yes, you could practice that affirmation and say, yes, today I forgive myself. But I think that it's more than that. It's a process. It's a process to allow yourself to feel. The process to allow yourself to go through the emotions, to go through the emotions, to go through the feelings of, of hurt, the feelings of, of rejection, the feelings of pain, and the feeling of discomfort. But also, while you're going through those feelings, not really adding or not really giving them meaning. Not giving those feelings meaning, any kind of meaning or reason. Whatever you're feeling them. Whatever you're going through, you're going through them. Whatever emotions you're going, they're a rush that goes through your body, and you let it pass and you go through it. You don't give it any meaning. You don't give it any reason. You are allowing it to feel. And when you allow those feelings to feel through your body, to feel through your, through your hands, to feel through your senses, that is really when you start to feel that forgiveness for yourself. When you really start to feel those feelings of compassion for yourself, those feelings of grace, those feelings of mercy for yourself. So I'm telling you right now, for whatever happened in the past, whatever you allowed, whatever you put yourself through, in the name of survival, please give yourself the biggest gift of all, and that is the gift of forgiveness. The gift of forgiveness to yourself. The forgiveness to yourself. Honestly, fuck them. That's another story. That's another time. Right now, give yourself the gift of healing, and that is the gift of forgiveness to yourself. Forgive yourself for those moments.